Hello, dear viewers and drama enthusiasts. Welcome back to TV Day's Drama Channel, your ultimate source for all things captivating, emotional, and utterly riveting in the world of television and celebrity lives. We're the team that dives deep into the stories behind the stars, uncovering the raw, unfiltered moments that make our favorite actors feel like family. Today, we have a story that's not just news, it's a gut-wrenching saga of tragedy, resilience, and the dark underbelly of human opportunism. We're talking about none other than Lucas Adams, the charismatic actor who stole our hearts as Trip Dalton on the iconic soap opera, Days of Our Lives. If you've been following his journey, you know he's no stranger to on-screen drama, but this time, the turmoil has spilled over into his real life in the most harrowing way imaginable. Picture this, a quiet weekend shattered by the screech of tires, the crunch of metal, and the piercing sirens that follow. Lucas Adams, beloved for his portrayal of complex characters navigating love, betrayal, and redemption, has just pulled back the curtain on a personal nightmare that no scriptwriter could have conjured more dramatically. In a raw and emotional Instagram post that sent shockwaves through his fanbase, Lucas revealed that his sister, Audrey Ferris, was involved in a catastrophic head-on collision caused by a reckless drunk driver. The news hit like a thunderbolt, leaving fans reeling and rallying in equal measure. But amidst the heartbreak, there's a sliver of hope everyone involved survived. Though the road to recovery is fraught with pain, uncertainty, and overwhelming challenges, let's rewind a bit and set the stage for who Lucas Adams truly is, because understanding his background adds layers to this unfolding drama. Born and raised in a close-knit family in Texas, Lucas grew up with the kind of sibling bond that many of us envied, supportive and unbreakable. He burst onto the acting scene in 2012, but it was his role on Days of Our Lives starting in 2017 that catapulted him to stardom. As Trip, he embodied the quintessential soap hero, brooding, passionate, and always caught in the crossfire of family secrets and romantic entanglements. Off-screen, Lucas has always been refreshingly grounded, often sharing glimpses of his life with fans through social media vacations, fitness routines, and heartfelt tributes to his loved ones. He's not just an actor, he's a family man at heart, which makes this recent revelation all the more poignant. Now, imagine the scene of the accident. It's a typical weekend evening, perhaps with the sun dipping low on the horizon, casting long shadows over a suburban road. Audrey Ferris, Lucas's sister, a vibrant woman in her prime, mother to 8 beautiful children, and wife to her devoted husband Josh, is driving home, her mind likely filled with the everyday chaos of family life, school pickups, dinner plans, and bedtime stories. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a vehicle swerves into her path. The driver, intoxicated and oblivious to the lives he's endangering, slams head-on into her car. The impact is violent, unforgiving, a symphony of shattering glass and twisting metal that echoes through the night. In that split second, Audrey's world flips upside down. She's trapped, injured, her body racked with pain as emergency responders race to the scene. Lucas's post painted a vivid picture of the aftermath. But let's delve deeper into the emotional torrent he must have felt. "My sister was hit head-on by a drunk driver over the weekend," he wrote, his words dripping with the raw anguish of a brother helpless in the face of fate. "Luckily, she will be okay, but she still has a long road ahead of her as she has a broken hip and foot." Those injuries aren't just medical terms, they are life-altering realities. A broken hip means weeks, if not months, of immobility, excruciating pain, and grueling physical therapy. The foot fracture compounds it, turning simple tasks like walking to the kitchen or hugging her children into monumental challenges. Audrey isn't just recovering for herself, she's fighting to reclaim her role as the pillar of her family. With 8 children ranging, we can imagine, from toddlers with boundless energy to teenagers navigating their own dramatic household, is a whirlwind of needs. Josh, her steadfast husband, is now shouldering the burden of caregiving, work, and parenting solo, all while grappling with the trauma of nearly losing his wife. The family dynamics here add an extra layer of drama that's straight out of a soap opera script. 8 children, that's a brood that requires an army of love, patience, and resources. Think about the daily routine: breakfast to prepare, lunches to pack, homework to supervise, and endless activities from soccer practices to dance recitals. Audrey has been the heartbeat of this operation, the one who kisses boo-boos, mediates sibling squabbles, and creates those magical family moments that bind everyone together. Now, sidelined by her injuries, the family faces a void that's not just emotional but financial. Medical bills are piling up like storm clouds: hospital stays, surgeries, medications, and rehabilitation sessions that could stretch into the thousands, if not tens of thousands, of dollars. Insurance might cover some, but the gaps are gaping wounds in their budget. Then there's the lost income. If Audrey worked outside the home or managed the household in ways that freed Josh to provide, that's another hit. The children, innocent bystanders to this chaos, might be dealing with their own first nightmares of the accident, anxiety about mom's pain, or the subtle shifts in family routine that signal something's terribly wrong. In his post, Lucas didn't just share the bad news. He extended a plea that tugs at the heartstrings of anyone who's ever faced hardship. She and her husband Josh have 8 children and desperately need help getting through this. He continued, "I am sharing her Venmo account. If you can or want to support them, I know they will appreciate it. The Venmo handle, Audrey Faris. All lowercase with an S at the end. It's a simple act tapping a few buttons on your phone to send a donation bit in the grand scheme. It's a lifeline." Fans of Days of Our Lives and Lucas's other works, like his appearances in Liv and Maddie or American Housewife, have always been a loyal bunch. They've followed his career highs, celebrated his engagements. He's happily married to actress Shelby Wolfer, and now they're stepping up in droves. Social media is abuzz with messages of support, praying for your sister, Lucas. Sending love and a little help your way. This breaks my heart donating now. Hang in there, Audrey. It's a testament to the power of celebrity influence for good, turning a personal tragedy into a communal outpouring of compassion. But wait, drama doesn't end there. Just when the story seemed poised for a hopeful turn, a villain emerged from the shadows, twisting this tale into something even more sinister. Mere hours after Lucas's initial post, he returned to Instagram with a furious update, his tone laced with disbelief and outrage. "Sadly, someone is taking advantage of this situation and creating a fake account," he warned. "If you plan to donate, please select Audrey Faris, lowercase with an S, the scammer. The opportunistic parasite had crafted a counterfeit Venmo account with a deceptively similar spelling, perhaps Audrey Faris, or something equally insidious, to siphon off the goodwill meant for Audrey and her family. It's a classic con, preying on the kindness of strangers in their most vulnerable moments." Imagine the betrayal. Fans, moved by Lucas's plea, eagerly typing in the handle, only to unwittingly fund a fraudster's greed. The money that could buy pain relief medication, or a special walker for Audrey, instead lines the pockets of someone with no conscience. This isn't an isolated incident. It's part of a broader epidemic of online scams that exploit tragedies like this one. In the digital age where social media connects us all, it also opens doors for the unscrupulous. We've seen it before: fake GoFundMe pages after natural disasters, phishing emails masquerading as charity appeals, or bogus accounts mimicking celebrities during crises. Lucas's warning highlights the cunning tactics: a slight misspelling, a profile picture lifted from public photos, and a bio that mimics the real deal. The scammer banks on the rush of emotion, fans wanting to help quickly without double-checking. But Lucas, ever the protector, nipped it in the bud, urging vigilance and providing the correct details. His fans, savvy from years of navigating celebrity fandoms, heeded the call, reporting the fake account and spreading the word like wildfire. To truly appreciate the depth of this drama, let's zoom out and consider the larger implications. Drunk driving isn't just a plot device in movies. It's a real-world scourge that claims thousands of lives annually. According to statistics from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, over 10,000 people die each year in alcohol-impaired crashes in the U.S. alone. Audrey's story is a stark reminder of the human cost: shattered bones, fractured families, and futures forever altered. The driver in this case, whose identity remains private for now, faces not just legal consequences, but the moral weight of nearly orphaning 8 children. It's a call to action for all of us: designated driver, call a rideshare, or simply stay sober. Lucas's sharing of this ordeal could spark conversations, save lives, and push for stricter laws. On the flip side, the scam element underscores the perils of our interconnected world. Cybersecurity experts warn that scams surge during high-profile tragedies, with fraudsters using bots to monitor social media for opportunities. Venmo, while convenient, isn't immune. Users should always verify handles, check for verification badges if applicable, and donate through official channels. Lucas's quick response likely saved countless dollars and preserved trust in his community. It's a lesson in digital literacy, especially for younger fans who might be new to online giving. As we reflect on this saga, it's impossible not to feel a swell of admiration for Lucas Adams. In the midst of his own career, filming projects, attending conventions, and balancing married life, has stepped into the role of family advocate with grace and grit. His posts aren't polished PR statements, they're authentic cries from the heart, reminding us that behind the glamour of Hollywood, stars face the same vulnerabilities as the rest of us. Audrey's recovery will be a marathon, not a sprint. Physical therapy sessions that test her endurance, emotional hurdles as she rebuilds her confidence, and the ongoing juggle of family life. But with the support of her brother, her husband, her kids, and a global fanbase, she's got an army in her corner. Here at TV Days Drama, we're not just reporting the news, we're immersing you in the emotion, the twists, and the triumphs. If this story has moved you, and how could it not? Consider reaching out with your own messages of support on Lucas's social media. And if you're able, donate to the real Audrey Faris on Venmo. Every dollar counts, every prayer matters. This isn't just a celebrity update, it's a human story of survival against the odds, tainted by deceit but buoyed by decency. But let's not stop there. To make this article even more comprehensive, let's explore similar incidents in celebrity history that echo this drama, adding context and depth. Remember when actress Halle Berry shared her own harrowing car accident story in 2000, which left her with a head injury and legal battles? Or when country singer Trace Adkins' family faced a house fire, prompting a wave of fan donations only to be marred by scam attempts? These parallels show that Lucas's experience is part of a troubling pattern, where fame amplifies both help and harm. Diving deeper into the psychology of scams, experts from the Federal Trade Commission note that emotional manipulation is key. Scammers thrive on urgency, donate now before it's too late, and mimicry, creating accounts that look legitimate at a glance. In Audrey's case, the fake handle subtle difference could fool even the sharpest eye in a moment of haste. Lucas's warning post, viewed by thousands, likely prevented a cascade of losses, turning potential victims into informed allies. Now envision the family's daily life post-accident. Josh, perhaps a hardworking professional, let's say in construction or teaching, based on common family profiles, wakes up at dawn to prepare breakfast for the kids. The older ones help with the younger siblings, but the air is thick with unspoken worry. Audrey, confined to a hospital bed or home recliner, directs from afar, her voice steady but her eyes betraying the pain. The children draw get-well cards, their crayon scribbles a beacon of innocence amid the storm. Therapy sessions become family outings, with kids cheering mom on as she takes tentative steps with crutches. It's a tapestry of resilience woven with threads of love and community support. Financially, the strain is immense. Hip surgery alone can cost $30,000, $50,000 without insurance caps. And foot repairs add another layer. Then there's adaptive equipment, wheelchairs, home modifications for accessibility, and childcare help while Audrey heals. Lucas's appeal via Venmo democratizes giving. It's accessible, immediate, and personal. Fans from all walks, teachers, students, reship in $5, $10, $50. Each contribution a drop in the bucket that fills an ocean of need. The fan response has been nothing short of epic. Online forums like Reddit's are Disoffer Lives buzz with threads. Lucas Adams' sister accident thou to help safely. Twitter now X trends with support Audrey, where users share stories of their own drunk driving encounters, fostering a sense of solidarity. Celebrities chime in too, perhaps co-stars from Days of Our Lives like Robert Scott Wilson or Victoria Conival repost Lucas's message, amplifying the reach. Broader societal issues come into play. Drunk driving prevention organizations like MADD Mothers Against Drunk Driving could use this as a case study, highlighting how one irresponsible choice ripples through families. Lucas might even become an advocate, turning personal pain into public good. On scams, awareness campaigns from AARP or Better Business Bureau emphasize verification, look before you leap or donate. As the days turn into weeks, Audrey's progress will be milestones worth celebrating. First steps without aid, returning to family dinners, hugging her kids without wincing. Lucas, back on set or in his home life, carries this with him, perhaps channeling the emotion into deeper performances. In conclusion, this story is a rollercoaster to crash, heroic survival, villainous scam, and triumphant community. TV Days Drama is here to keep you updated. Subscribe, like, and share. Remember, in life's grand soap opera, kindness always wins. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.